Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Easter Sunday. And this is from director J. Chandrasekhar, who is from Broken Lizard, and, did Super Troopers and everything. And he's directing this film written and constructed around the life experiences and the stand-up of Jo Koy, who's a Filipino-American, who this story is about. A fictionalized version of Joe Valencia, who winds up bringing his son, who's, I wouldn't quite say estranged, but he definitely doesn't spend enough time with his son, with him to his hometown for Easter Sunday to see his family, including his mother, played by Lydia Gaston. And this whole entire film is centered around this Easter Sunday gathering, and Joe is trying to get this role, but he refuses to just lay down and use an accent for it because, it'd be funnier that way. And he's trying to work with his agent, who's played by the director, who's honestly pretty funny every time he pops up. But he has this job that he's trying to do. He's trying to connect with his son. He's trying to fix the relationship between his mother and his aunt, played by Tia Carrera, who so happy to see her in this. And, reconnecting with all of his cousins and his one cousin who he's been giving money to for a big venture, played by Eugene Cordero, who winds up owing a bunch of money to a gangster and who runs a jewelry store. And Manny Pacquiao's stolen boxing gloves are involved. A very special Filipino cameo from a very famous actor as well, all thrown in here. There's a lot going on. Now, this film is very busy, and it leans into tons of tropes in terms of big families who have big personalities, and everybody's having tension with everybody. And there's a lot of moving pieces. And I think at the center of it, Jo Koy, I think, does a fine job. I do think he's a little too smiley at times, where it's just some of these moments felt like they should have been a little weightier, but I don't feel like he was shifting from that comedian sensibility enough to really have some of those moments hit. I think his mother is an absolute delight, and Tia Carrera as well, bouncing off of each other. Brandon Wardell, who plays Junior, his son, I think he's fine, but the young girl, Ruth, who he meets, played by Ava Noblezada, who was in Yellow Rose and most recently in the new movie Luck, that new animated film that came out this weekend as well. I think she's fantastic. She's charming. She's fun. Eugene Cordero is a lot of fun, and most of the other family members are a lot of fun to be on the screen. Elena Giacotto, who plays the sister Regina, she's great. She's just not in the film that much. I feel like every performer here is really giving it their all. I just feel like a lot of things happen very stereotypically. You have too many moving pieces, and then you just have this looming sense of there's a whole entire subplot here where it's dealing with owing this gang money and being threatened with violence and guns and stuff like that. It's just it feels a little out of place in the rest of this film, and I think it's going a little too over the top. But I feel when it's just, the characters bouncing off each other, Joe gets an opportunity to preach a little bit at the church, absolutely hilarious. It's a funny film. It's a charming film because all the cast. You even have Tiffany Haddish thrown in there doing her thing for a little bit. I just feel it's a messy and sometimes misguided film where tonally it doesn't always make sense. But I definitely had enough fun with this to say this is worth watching. I know a lot of people are disappointed because it could have been so much better, but I do think that it has enough fun and charm to it that's worth at least checking out, and I had some fun with it. But those are my thoughts on Easter Sunday. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.